Hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and as you can see, we're going to do some Dragon Ball today. So I love my Dragon Ball sets. There's just something about these cards, but the ones that I know at least. I don't know this box is new to me, so I've never opened this before. We're going to find out if this one's any good. But what I love about these is you always get some kind of hit. Like even if you just get a base card, it looks so cool that you're just happy to get it. So like I'm always happy to open these. And in fact, I've said before that like if I have a bad luck streak where I do like 2 or 3 videos and don't pull anything good, I'll get my Dragon Ball cards out, and that'll kind of like kick my luck back into gear again. So for me, the Dragon Ball cards are kind of like comfort food of trading cards, if that makes any sense to anyone out there. But yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're going to open this entire box. We're going to look at everything that's in here, including the hit pack and everything, and see if it's any good. And before, we're going to open these packs up, and then we're going to be able to do some comparisons, right? Because these are sets that I know and love, and we're going to find out if this one is as good or better or worse or what. Because again, this one's kind of new, and it's by a manufacturer that I had not encountered before. Now there's the Hanji name, but they kind of have DK written here, DK. And then if you look at the code on the back, it's DK. So I sort of think DK is their logo, or at least maybe part of their name or something. So it's a manufacturer that I've never worked with before. So it'll be again like new product and new manufacturer. So sort of an interesting thing. Before we dig too deep into the actual cards, though, I want to show you the flyer. And the reason I want to do that is just so we can get an idea of what's in the set, what kind of cards we can expect to pull, and that kind of thing. Now, this is not where I bought my box. I bought my box from Caillou Flagship Store, I think. I'll put a link to where I bought it from in the description. But this is just another retailer that has it. And this site has much better resolution of the flyer. So when we look at the flyer here, it'll be a lot bigger than the other side. The other side had like a tiny little flyer. You could barely even read it. But in here, we'll be able to see it a little better. This is what the case looks like. I love when vendors show pictures of this because it's something that I don't think a lot of people know. But the types of cards that we're talking about here are sold in self-contained cases like this. And what I mean by that is it's not like Western cards. If you buy a case of Topps Chrome Star Wars 2023, right? You get 8 hobby boxes, and that's it. That's what's in the box. There's no promo. They don't even put like a metal card or anything. There's nothing in there. It's just the 8 hobby boxes. That's what you paid for. That's what you get, right? The prizes are the cards. But as you know, with these types of cards that we're dealing with on AliExpress, there's often this redemption program where you can get a card and it's a prize card, and then maybe you get a binder, right, or a statue, or a special metal card, something like that, right? Those prizes come in the cases. So if you buy a case of a product like this, you get 36 boxes of the trading cards. You get a lot of boxes, sometimes 48, right? So you get a lot, but you also get the prizes, and that's what this picture is showing us. So the redemption prizes for this set are actual little glass Dragon Balls, right, with the little dragon stars in them. So you can get a set of Dragon Ball. That's like one of the redemption prizes, and a binder. So there's a binder. That's another redemption prize, right? And if I pull one of those, I could redeem it with the vendor I bought it from. If you buy the case, you automatically get those prizes too. So it's kind of like a special incentive to buy these cases. And honestly, the cases are not that expensive. I haven't bought one yet. It's my goal is to do it this year, and I know this year's running out, but I still want to do it sometime this year. Most of the time, the cases you're going to buy actually on Alibaba, which is the business side of AliExpress. So AliExpress is the retail end. Alibaba is the B2B business side. And on Alibaba, you'll find all kinds of people selling cases for relatively cheap, right? So you can get a case of, for example, Kabog One Piece. You can get 36 boxes of that for, $500-$600. But you have to pay like $200 shipping. So you got to understand that there will be a lot of shipping costs on that. But still, that's very cheap and much, much cheaper than the per box price. So if you do that and you sell half the boxes on eBay, you can often make enough profit from that sale to cover the cost of the case. And like I know I don't do that yet, but I know a lot of people that do that. And it works. It works consistently, right? Like they'll buy a case of Kabog, they'll sell half of it, open half of it, keep all the prizes, and it's basically free for them because they made so much profit selling the boxes. So that is a possible way to go after this market if you're interested in that. Anyway, let's look at the flyer here today. So again, this is a company called DK. I'm not familiar with them, but there you can see the redemption prizes, the binders and things. Those are in the cases, so you can just get those in the case. Now we're looking at our rarity levels. This is the top tier rarity. I think those are going to have like not film cells, but little film cell-like things in the cards. I think that's what that is. There's 9 examples of those. And then we've got 6 of these, kind of like team cards, sort of. Then you've got actual Dragon Ball cards. That's kind of cool. You don't often see those. Usually, if they're there, they're redemption prizes, but here they're like a rarity tier. So there's 7 of those. You got some MRs, MSRs, and then we get down here into SSP, QR, which of course is going to have like these cutesy versions of the characters. SLRs, which I think those look the coolest to me. They kind of look like, well, you know, the character and then like a mashup behind them. I really sort of like that. You've got these SPs, which look really good. I mean, again, like Dragon Ball cards almost always look good. These are no difference. CP, which I learned a couple videos ago, one way to interpret CP is combined power. And in that interpretation, you'll often see CP rarities showing 2 characters working together, like they're combining their powers. And so that's what one way to know CP. That's not always it, because sometimes CP just has one person on it, so that's not always the case, but that's one way to think about CP. Then UR here, lots of URs. Again, like a very cool look, I think, with the name coming in different ways around it. And then the SSR, 36 SSRs, that's your base cards. So those are the base level character cards there. Then unfortunately, 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 full 9x9 puzzles. So I hate puzzles. So yeah, sets that have more than 1 puzzle, I usually don't even buy. But because this is Dragon Ball, I figured I'd give it a chance anyway. Although I really do not like puzzle heavy sets like that. But let's get into the cards a little bit now. And so what we'll do is we'll get this box opened, and then we will have all the packs on the table, and we'll start opening packs and comparing cards. Oh yeah. It's like the box doesn't look very good, but with the wrapping off, the box looks a lot better. Oh, I have overestimated my own strength here. There we go. All right. That is that. But yeah, with the wrapping off, that is nice and shiny. I actually kind of really like the cover of that box. A lot of foil effects on there. Very cool, very cool. Back then, again with the logo or set number here being DKLZ001. Let's open it up and see what we get. I am not sure if there's like a hit pack. These kind of all look the same to me. But we'll take a look at the packs and then see if there was anything that might be a hit pack in there. That one's pretty heavy. Maybe I'll put that one on the bottom. It's 5. Here is oh, 6 and 6. So there were 12 packs total. Okay, so 12 packs on that box. Does not seem like there's any kind of hit pack in this set, which is okay. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Like the hit pack system is an interesting system to say the least. It's something kind of, again, unique to the AliExpress card world. Western sets don't usually do hit packs. Some of the sports cards do, but most of the non-sports cards don't do that. Instead, they'll just have their inserts and parallels and such. But when a set doesn't have a hit pack, it means that you can pull every single card from the pack. So I kind of like that better, because then every pack has that chance of getting that top hit, right? Whereas if it's like Kabago and there's a hit pack system, then there's like 10 rarities that are only in the hit pack. And so they're never going to be in the regular packs. And it can be, not disappointing, but like a little less exciting, because like I'm not going to pull that top numbered card from just any pack. It's only going to be in the hit pack. So there's some nice art on the inside of the cover there. Nicely printed as well. And a good box. Like this is a old traditional box design, but it's pretty good. I think they did a good job on the design of that. All right, and then over here, I've got some different Dragon Ball sets. I've got three different ones, which are actually, these are very similar. So these are both Little Dinosaur sets. These are Little Dinosaur retail cards. You can kind of see the difference. Like this is clearly meant to attract someone's attention in a retail store, and that's really designed for a hobbyist, right? So this is a hobby set of 5 yuan packs. These are 2 yuan retail packs. Both Little Dinosaur Dragon Ball cards, though, here. And then this one is different. This is Cartoon House. Cartoon House also makes some Dragon Ball sets. These are 10 yuan Dragon Ball cards. So we'll look at all of these and get them on the table, and we'll put them in cost order. Yeah. And then we'll have those to compare, right? So we'll be able to do a comparison with cards that I know against this new set that I have never opened before. This is my first time opening this this newest set here. So here we go, and we've got an SR, nice, a redemption card. Yeah, these are beautiful cards, as you can see. That's a 5-star Dragon Ball, but this is just a redemption card. That's all that is. You're supposed to collect like different numbers of the different numbered Dragon Balls, and then you trade them in for something, right? So if you have like all of them, if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 7, you can trade it in for a statue, I think. But me, I just keep those because I think they look really cool. And then our last 3 cards are going to be rares. Again, just because that was a 2-yuan pack, so there's not going to be any really, really expensive cards in a 2-yuan pack usually. At least not as your normal cards, right, are going to be the base. So do another one. We're looking for SSRs. SSR is the level where this starts to get really crazy looking. It looks like we're not going to be that lucky today. So we got another SR. Not a bad looking card though at all. And the cards do have, you know, something on the back. At least it's not just a plain back like you would see some places. There's a 2-star. And then our rares here. Shiny, shiny. These are Little Dinosaur Dragon Ball cards. These are also Little Dinosaur Dragon Ball cards, but now this is a 5-yuan set. So this is LZ0105. This was, I should have probably showed you before I opened it. This was LZ2002. So this is set 1, this is set 2. And that was the 2-yuan, this is the 5-yuan. At the 5-yuan level, the cards have a different design, a little bit of a different design. Let's see. But are still rounded. They're still rounded corner cards. When you get to the 10-yuan level, they have the same design, but they have square corners and they're very thick stock, whereas these are still like regular stock cards. So we'll go through these now. So there's an SR. Another SR. And then a GR, that's going to be our hit for that pack. Not a bad hit. I mean, I love the designs of the cards. You can see from the backs that this is a 1 level rarity, and that's a 2 level rarity. So this is like 1 level above SR, basically, right? Before SSR even. It's still a nice looking card, so we'll sleeve that up. There's some SRs for you. One more pack of those. I'm actually kind of running out of my Dragon Ball. I need to, maybe next order, I need to get some more Dragon Ball cards. Like these kind of 5-yuan and 2-yuan ones, because I've opened a lot now and kind of running out. This is crazy. I've never seen something like that before. Oh my god. Okay, it's a top. This is a top, like not top hit, but very close. So it's a CP rarity, but it doesn't have 2 characters on it. So this is not a combined power CP. And that is a Gogeta. I can tell because I can read that. And I mean, it looks like liquid crystal or something. It's a very pretty card. And then on the back, you can see that this is a 7-star, right? So if you remember, the cards have Dragon Ball numbers on the back to indicate rarity. So the base cards have 1. This is a 7-star rarity card. So this is like a top tier card from that Dragon Ball set. In fact, I might be able to comp this on eBay. Oh, there's my head. Head reveal. No, you've seen. I actually did I did a video podcast where you can see my face for like an hour if that's what you want to see. I don't know why, but I did do that. So this CP here, I will go look that up because it's possible that I can find that card on eBay. So I'll pause here and I'll be right back. All right, and as expected, it is there. So these cards, these Dragon Ball cards, are actively sold on eBay, so you can move them pretty quickly, relatively quickly. It's not like instant sale or anything, but there are always cards there. And in fact, right now there's 3 of this exact card listed, so like that's exists. And massive spread. I'm not gonna lie, there is a Mana graded version of this at 9.5. So Mana is a grading company, maybe not the most trustworthy one, but they exist. They grade these cards, and that person is trying to sell this card at an eye-watering $149.99. That's insane. That price is complete insanity. The other 2 that are listed are much more reasonable. One is $9 and the other is $7.22. I think about a $10 range is probably correct for this card. That's about what you probably should pay for that. Although if you want to pay me $150 for this, I will send it to you for that. Don't do that. Don't pay that much for that card. That's crazy. Unless you're the person selling that, then go ahead. Yeah, go for it. And then there's our 2 regular cards from that pack. Still a monster pull. Like that is, I'm not kidding, top tier. And you can see from the back, there's nothing higher level than that in the set. So, in fact, they call this like a ghost rare because it's kind of a secret level rare. Okay, so now this is Cartoon House. So this is a completely different manufacturer than Little Dragon, or Little Dragons, who made these. And they make very different style of cards. So you're only going to get 2 cards in a pack. They also have the Dragon Ball sort of rarities on the back of them, but it's a little different how that works. And so we got an SSR here, and we got a UR. UR is a beautiful gold back, although kind of a creepy looking dude on it. And then this SSR, this is the base from the set. So these are base in that set anyway. This UR is very nice. I can't comp these. These are not sold as actively as these. So the Little Dragon cards are definitely like the main ones that are sold on eBay. At least from what I've seen. If you know better, always comment and let me know. I'm always want to learn. You're never going to offend me. So yeah, if I get anything wrong, please just leave a comment. Let me know. If you can let me know the time that I said it, then I can go back and kind of look and go, oh yeah, I'm really stupid. I shouldn't have said that. but that's how I get better. So I always appreciate being corrected. So please do that. Here's 2 more. We got another UR. Beautiful looking UR. Although that's kind of the base hit. So those 2 packs were not loaded or anything like that. Still nice looking cards. Okay, now we're going to dig into those. So we've got to move some of this stuff off the table to make some space here. What I'm going to do is kind of just keep maybe the best of the best on the table. We'll move the rest off. How about that? That's a pretty good spread there, huh? We've got a Ghost Rare CP, a UR, we've got an SR, and 2 SSRs from the set. So those are some examples of Little Dragon and Little Dinosaur Dragon Ball cards. Now we'll look at DK. And so this is DK. There's their pack. Not a whole lot on the back of the pack. I'll show you. I love doing this because it's kind of a interesting thing, but this is a very legit printed back, right? So Little Dragon cards, I don't know for sure that they were licensed, but they are definitely marked up correctly for sale in China, at least. Like it's got the warnings and the recycling symbols that you would need to sell a product in China. And it also has these over here are sort of saying who printed this, who approved it, where was it printed. All that information has to be on the back in order to sell something in China. This doesn't have any of that on it, right? I mean, it has these symbols, but this it does it just it's not the same, right? And so you can kind of tell this is bootleg. I'll show you the cartoon house ones because they're going to be the same. Actually, they're a little bit better, a little better, but still not fully marked up. Now let me show you a completely legit product. So this is weird because these are Moomin cards, but this is Card Fund. These are fully licensed Moomin cards, and I'll show you what a real fully licensed product looks like on the back. So you'll see there's tons of information, multiple license holders, and then you also have a set list and odds and like a UR. It's like such a loaded up pack, right? So I always, it's always amusing to me the way that the various packs are printed, and it can kind of give you some idea of the level of the product that you're looking at least with regards to legitness, if that matters to you. I don't know. Some people really care about having fully licensed product, and some people just want cool cards. I just like cool cards. And these are actually really cool so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at this like does it have a film on it? I can't tell. It's very these are cool. Like it doesn't have a ton of treatment on it. This is a base, this SSR here. But honestly, I love that art on the back, and it's nice and thick card and has a great feel to it. Although there's really not a lot of treatment on that. And then here's a UR. So is it the same back? No, different backs. So that's cool. Cool. And the UR there. Neat. It's got the it's got like the Dragon Ball logo right on it too. Let me just get some of these sleeves out so I can do this a little quicker. I know people hate when I sleeve in the middle of the videos, but I have this weird like OCD thing where I can't have on the sleeved cards on the table unless they're, you know, low value like that. It just bothers me. That's actually really pretty. Like I love the color choice. Honestly, there's like a little bit of stamping on it. It's not horrible. I think this is the kind of thing where it would look really good, I think, in a binder all next to each other. And we have another UR. You can see there are actually multiple layers of printing on that, although there's no foil treatment, which is a little bit disappointing. But I suspect if you get up above UR in this set, maybe that's where they start adding the foil treatment. We'll find out. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll never pull anything higher than UR. Two more. Very nice. And then another UR here. Again, just kind of a cool look to it. There's like a tiny bit of refraction work in the back. It's just disappointing that there's no foiling at all on it. But sometimes the plain look can be okay too, but really I think when you're dealing with Dragon Ball, over the top is the kind of the way you want to go. And so if you're not going completely over the top with your Dragon Ball cards, you probably done screwed up a little bit in your design process, would be my guess. But then they're not bad looking cards by any means. Like I'm really drawn to them. Like artistically, it looks great. I think this like paint splatter here. It's like a lot of cool effects to it. And I don't know, maybe this is some design that's on the internet somewhere people might know. I've never seen it before, so I assume this is some original design they did for the set. I'm probably wrong though, and chances are that comes from something on the internet. Because most of the time with these sets, they're reusing either fan art or marketing art It's just that I can't always identify it unless I've really looked closely at the art that's on the internet for it. Beautiful SSRs here. And no dupes yet either. It's kind of a nice thing, I would say. Of course, we also have not pulled any top tier cards yet. And we're now on the, what, the sixth? Yeah, we're on the sixth pack, so this is like halfway. We still have not pulled really anything higher than that, than you are. And another one here. That's how you are. Neat. This looks the same as that guy, but in like this one's in way better shape. I don't know. I don't know the story of Dragon Ball as well as I should. I've watched like a few episodes a long time ago, and I don't know it well. I played actually a lot of the video games because they're kind of cool, but as I'm playing the games, I don't really know who the characters are, so it's kind of weird. I usually when I open Dragon Ball, I have my friend Al on because he knows everything about Dragon Ball and can tell us all this stuff. But he's actually working on a Discord server right now. So a lot of people in the comments have asked me to either start or recommend a Discord server for trading, right? For trading all these types of cards. So there's already a Discord server out there for this one of the puzzle pieces. There's already a Discord server out there for like waifu cards. There's a big one, right? If you want it, comment and I'll send you a link. But it's huge, right? And there's worldwide trading and like hundreds of trades happen there all the time. I post there. There's like tons and tons of people in there all the time, right? If you have any question about any waifu card ever made, chances are someone in that Discord has it, right? And they probably have a set list and they can tell you everything there is to know about it, right? It's amazing. But that doesn't really exist for general purpose anime cards. Even something as big as One Piece, I've never found a general One Piece anime card Discord yet. If you know one, let me know because I would love to join up. But my friend Al is making that. So he's trying to make a general anime card trading Discord, and I'm kind of trying to help him out a bit. So once that's ready, I'll post links and get people to join, and we'll see if we can turn that into, you know, like a real place to trade these types of cards. That would be, I think, a cool thing to have for the community. But it's not quite ready yet. Maybe another couple more days. So those are dupes. So we've pulled a couple of dupes now, so I didn't talk too much about those. This is another puzzle, but from like a different puzzle, I think. I don't think those are the same puzzles. Are they? No, no, I think that's two different puzzles. Which is, if you remember, there's 3 puzzles in this set, so you're never going to finish any of it. If there's one puzzle, you like can maybe finish one because you only need the 9 pieces. But when there's 3, you need like 27 total pieces, and they have to all be unique. You can't get any dupes, right? So you're opening tons of boxes to do that. Oh, that's interesting. So this is like back to back. I wonder if that means it's going to be something rare. And it was. That is what that meant. Okay. Superb. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's get this one sleeped up first here. Maybe what we can do is move some of the URs over here to make some more room. And then this is a CP. So this is one of those combined power cards. And I like it because it actually has quite a bit of foiling on it now. You know, not like a ton, but there's some great treatments down there, beautiful hollow stamping, and you've got a little bit of refraction work going on in the background there too. Oh, nice. So yeah, that's honestly like kind of an elegant looking Dragon Ball card, right? I have no complaints. That is a beautiful trading card. Good job, DK. You made a beautiful card there. Hopefully that wasn't the biggest hit. I kind of want something even better for another one. It seems like we got a lot of URs in this set so far, which, yeah, I guess it's expected, but oh, we got another one. Okay, cool. So thank you, whoever was listening to me. I got another one. That's great. Here. Oh, that guy looks very serious. I would not mess with him. Very serious person there. That's not so serious. That's just kind of cute. So that is CP18, and very cute little card there. I like that the border color is different too. So that one has like a purple border, and then you've got dominant purple in the middle. This one has more of a pink border, and there's like dominant pink in the middle. Like artistic, right? I like that. I like a little bit of artisticness in my sets. Oh, something in here. There's something big in there. Let's save that. We'll look at that last. Sorry, I hate doing that to you, but at the same time I'm gonna do that to you, so that's happening. We're gonna look at that one last. It's probably nothing. It's probably like just a misprint or something, but I still wanna save it. Still gonna save it. This looks a little better. Okay, we'll pull these two. Here we have an SSR and ooh, whoa, an SLR. Nice. Okay, I kind of gotta go back to the flyer to see now how high up SLR is. But that is shiny now. Lots of shiny. Oh, I sort of remember now. SLR was actually pretty low on the list, wasn't it? It was not that high, I don't think. Still super shiny card there. Okay, now let's see what's in this guy. And we'll take the small card out first, because I'm sure that's just going to be an SSR. You knew I was going to do that. Come on. You can predict what I'm going to do here. Now, dun, dun, dun. That's, I don't know what that was. That was not a drum roll. It's a Dragon Ball. I don't know why I'm laughing, but there's just something amusing about the idea that it's just a Dragon Ball on a card, and it's a 5-star. I guess that's cool. Ooh, wow, it's got just gold all over the back. That's kind of cool. Dragon Ball. I love it. I mean, it's such a goofy card, but I honestly kind of love that. I kind of really love that. That's cool. All right. Well, there's our set. So you got to see some of my other Dragon Ball cards. We pulled just a monster CP. Remember, there's someone trying to sell this for $150 right now. So there's some crazy value in these cards. Although that person's crazy. That's like a $10 card. But still, they're trying, right? So props to them. For now, I think what we're going to do is end the video here. And yeah, it's a pretty good set. I don't know. I would stick with Little Dinosaur. I think if you're gonna buy Dragon Ball cards and you want to be able to trade and move them, oh, I just realized these are dupes. You should go with Little Dinosaur because there's a secondary market for it. You can move the cards. I think that the newest sets from Light Card or from Lucky Card are great. We opened one of those with Al a couple of weeks ago, and those are awesome cards. And there's an Auralic set coming out soon that I hope to get. I don't have it yet, but I should have it soon. That also looks really cool. But I think if you're just looking for like standard basic Dragon Ball cards, I would stick with Little Dinosaurs still. This is an interesting set to look at. It's cheap, $20 box, but I don't know that I would buy a case of it, right? There doesn't seem to be any like real big chase in there. It's pretty much what you see here. Anyway, that's my analysis. Let me know if you disagree or if you saw anything here that was super cool that I just kind of went by really quickly. I always love to learn as much as I can. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you can. We are going to be running another giveaway soon. Once we get to 1,234 subscribers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll run a big giveaway. So it's going to be awesome. I have like so many cool prizes in there. It's kind of crazy. There actually is one of those Lucky Card Dragon Ball sets in the giveaway pile. So if you wanted one, it's available. But we got to get a few more subscribers. We'll need maybe 100 more subscribers, and we'll be there. So we're close, but we're not quite there yet. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I promise the content is all just as good as this for what it is. This is what you're gonna get. So yeah, it's fun stuff. All right. Anyway, otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.